there, this is Beth. It's May. How you doing this month? Did you survive April with the 4 retrogrades? Woohoo! No retrogrades in May. Pallas goes direct at the end of the month, but that's about it. As far as big stuff going on in the heavens that I follow, not much is going on. So that's going to be nice. Give you a chance to recuperate as we head into June and then July with the Lionsgate and eclipse season. We're so excited about that. Oh, before I forget, Sticks, Stones, and Bones is this Wednesday. I think it's the 8th. The 8th of May, and it's workshop on dealing with found items. How to use things you find in your magical practice. Whether you want to create talisman, I often create crystal grids out of Montana agate that I find around. This is an example of a Montana agate. This is a really nice one. The ones I find alongside the road are not so nice, but I still use them. They're very local. That means they've got a lot of local energy and earth energy for my area in it. And I've been picking stuff up since I was a kid. And some of it has turned out to be very pertinent. All those rocks I picked up and a little foray into tumbling rocks and stuff like that when I was in like 5th grade or 6th grade. Kind of stuff. So yeah, please join me for that. Links down below if you're interested, and you get on that list, you'll get invites to everything, plus the replays. There's always a replay unless something goes wrong, because it's just too hard to try and even accommodate every freaking time zone. It's just too hard. So let's get into the reading. We have Wisdom of the Oracle and the Star Child Akashic Tarot this month. They just kind of called to me. So let's find us a guide card. I've been working on stuff for the Lionsgate, and I'm really excited about this year because I'm doing the basic package with the light language and then adding in the energy of it and a little audio thing, and also having a little class on it. So I'm super excited about what's going on for, and I just dropped a bunch of them. Okay, that's it. They don't want to be shuffled anymore. So, okay. We're just going to grab the first one that fell out, because they don't want to be shuffled anymore. We'll just oblige them. Since I find too with the thicker cardstock, they can get a little cantankerous. So, card we got first. This is the first one that fell on the floor, and then it rebelled. So we're just going with exchanging gifts. So, what gifts do you want to exchange? What are they? How do you want your energetic exchanges to show up? Because this implies that there's some kind of energy exchange going on between you and whoever you're giving. It's not like one person just is giving everything and the other person is not giving anything. They're both very engaged in this picture. They're not, it doesn't strike me as passive giving. This is active giving. So how does that change things? It's like, here's your gift, and you say thank you. But what if the gift is something else? Even a thank you is an exchange of gifts. So look at how you're giving in May and how giving is showing up to you. Are you creating a two-way street, an energetic, an energetic pathway? It's like, when you buy something for me or at the grocery store, or you pay your bills, you get paid by someone, that is an energy exchange. That is one form of energy exchange, like exchanging gifts. You give me money, I do a reading for you, or you get a product of mine, and that's an energetic exchange. So when you're looking at gifts and exchanging them, how are you using that energy? Do you kind of try and push away gifts, because some people feel very self-conscious about, like, say, the gift of a compliment. You're like, oh, no, 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 it's just, oh, my hair. Oh. How can you say, oh, you like my hair today? Well, thank you so much. I just got it cut the other day, or, I struggled with it this morning, but thanks. Just be gracious. And that is the exchange of the gift. It's like, oh, you look really great today. Oh, no, I don't. That's not an exchange. That's kind of a cutoff. Instead, can you say, like, oh, you look great today. Thank you. Thank you very much. And if there's something you're grooving on with them, tell them. I've been standing in line, like, for coffee, and I'll, like, look over, and, like, this chick had this really cute dress on. I'm like, you have a really cute dress. Your dress is super. And she's like, thanks. And we had a little, conversation, about her dress and something else. Those things. That was an energy exchange. We exchanged gifts. I told her I liked her dress, and then we had a little conversation about dress and other things. That was an exchange. And that's what we're talking about there. It can be monetary, it can be compliments, it can be actual, like, gifting someone a gift because you truly feel they need it. That kind of stuff. So pay attention to how you're exchanging gifts in May. Remember, it's energy exchange. How are you engaging with that energy of the gift? Are you rejecting it by, like, a compliment? Are you like, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so 2 cards. Ooh. Ooh, well, they're all good. It's all good. It's all good. There ain't no tower. So, first card for May is the Wheel of Fortune. And one thing I love about the Star Child Akashic Tarot is how it empowers. In some of the cards that feel they can be kind of the downers in a deck, it often feels very empowering. And the Wheel of Fortune is one of those cards that some people have a harder time than others with, because there tends to be kind of this up and down pattern that can happen. But when you move into this card with this Wheel of Fortune, it's more of how can you connect more? How can you be the most connected being? I'm trying to get in so you can see that sacred geometry in the background. How can you be more connected? So your ups and downs aren't so uppity and downity. So you're more even kill. So you're out there, you're expansive, and you're big, bold, and juicy in your energy. Because you've let the Wheel of Fortune in. You will let it flow and do what it needs to do in your life. And you work with it as opposed to stopping it. So look at how you're connected. And 2, it feels like it plays really well with exchanging gifts and those energy exchanges and how you're using it. If you're cutting off energy exchanges, like, oh, my bills are so, you're on the downside of this. You're cutting off the flows, that flow that this very expansive Wheel of Fortune can bring in. So you want to really look at that. And that may mean dipping into the shadow realm a little of yourself and saying, hey, okay, there's this behavior that I don't like. How can I move out of that? Yeah, it's like saying sorry. It's you sorry. You haven't really done anything and you're sorry. You dropped something. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to think. No, all the examples I can think of are gone. The oversaying of sorry, though, when you didn't do anything wrong. It would be an example of a behavior pattern that can easily be changed with this Wheel of Fortune energy. So if you're one of those people that's sorry everything, I'm sorry. May is a good month. Just Wheel of Fortune would encourage you to break that habit. Not taking compliments well, instead of just saying thank you and being gracious. Assisting, letting people help you. My mom's working on that one this winter of dealing with that. what are those things? And they don't have to be huge things. They can be little things, like not accepting a compliment, of saying sorry too frequently for things that you dropped the pen. Why are you sorry? It's a pen. Things that do not need to be sorry for, because when you didn't do them, or two, there's nothing to be sorry about. That kind of stuff. Compliments. Negative self-talk would be another good one, that the Wheel of Fortune can bring in a great energy flow for you to start working out of that habit and flip that script into one of self-love and creating a lexicon of love in your life. So look at those things and where you need to go with the flow and expand into that really awesome sacred geometry that's in the background there, connecting her to the universe and everything. So the second card is the Empress. See, I told you. I feel like we have some really big empowered cards that are helping us to continue the transformation that's been brought in April, especially with Pluto going retrograde, finding boundaries. And two, boundaries, Wheel of Fortune. If you have no boundaries, Saturn can work with Saturn retrograde to bring that in. Boundaries are good, and Saturn deals with them. So, the Empress. And see, it's like, I'm here. I am, it's like Beyonce. It's like big, bold energy of empowered female, of working. The word gestation comes to mind, but not necessarily in the actual sense of a pregnancy, but in the gestation of ideas, of power, by paying attention to how your energetic exchanges are happening with exchanging gifts, how you're engaging with your expansive energy flows with the Wheel of Fortune. We get to the Empress, of bringing that in so deeply into our cells, into our genetics, into everything we're doing, that we get this wonderful empowerment of self. And this reading just feels like empowerment all the way around so far. And bringing it deeply in, and the Empress is reminding us to solidify it, let it gestate. Sometimes these things take time. And just because you started on it, and then you fell back and didn't do it very well for a couple days or a week or a month or however long, it reminds us we can keep coming back to that. We can keep coming back to the empowered self and letting that grow within us. Because each time you come back to being expansive in your energy, being accepting of exchanging of gifts, of letting yourself be empowered by you, you get stronger, you get bolder. You become this really effortless creature. And that means you've, been willing to deal with those little pieces in the shadow that often just kind of lurk there and we like to ignore. So I pulled a different deck this day. These are my Walking the Worlds cards I made for a class I created that's now in the monthly Energy Buzz subscription. They're basically chakra cards in the worlds and the gates. And I don't think I've really shown either. I love these cards. And they help me when in the class, because it's like 13 freaking class. 13 lessons, it's like 13 months of stuff, not 13 lessons. 13 months, obviously that's more than 13. But they help me stay on track for that class. But that's part of the monthly Energy Buzz subscription. But you can get that class now in that. But yeah, it really helped me when I created it, and then I ran it live for a year to finish it up. I had several classes that I added at the end. But I thought, you know what? Instead of the affirmation cards, we go for one of these and see what comes up. Okay. So, the middle world. That's very interesting. So, okay. The classes these were made for, it was called Walking the World's Chakra Expansion, dealing with the chakras that embody, plus the essential model of chakras, the worlds. Yeah. It's a big, it's so much fun. Yeah, monthly energy buzz. If you're interested, check out the monthly energy buzz. You can get that class through that. The middle world. So that's this world. And it's so easy to remember this world is also magical. We are part of the magical realms. We're part of the magical paradigm. And so the middle world, which I feel like really, really makes sense with exchanging gifts and the wheel of fortune of expanding our energy out in the Empress, encouraging us to empower ourselves and feel secure in doing so we can become effortless. And all these things are really grounded in the middle world of working within this world where we are the tangible, trees, the sky, earth, your body. Because really all you need is this to create magic. All you need is your body, which exists in the middle world where you are right now. And yeah, so engage with this world in May, with the middle world, the one you exist in, and pay attention to that. And what's going on in it, what's calling to you to heal it, to bolster it, to support that world. And by supporting that world, you support yourself. By healing the middle world, you heal yourself. Super empowering reading this month. So let's finish up with a wee bit of a light language transmission just to help it up, be more accepting, and yeah, empowered and function well in our middle world. So Janati hali da rashipita aana karosi katali kita mosini ita boti ishna heta te heti godna mashindahi husha taladnisha ha ita titadosh mon kita pone he shona pota heta voshita atatnetika da navisha munte de ha hoshe kirohan Kene motarashikit atigosana anshin shumitara ishita eroshin kenmene konene. Oh, I just got a nice star mandala at the end of that one. Cool. So have a wonderful, wonderful May, and I shall see you around. Have a wonderful day, and go out there and be the love in the world. Bye-bye.